Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB match that is happening on Sunday, July 30th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. Our Patreon is a way for you to support our channel and help us improve our content. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Los Angeles Angels vs Toronto Blue Jays. Barrios has not won a game in his last 3 starts, while the Angels have won 2 out of the last 3 games that Anderson has started on the road. The Angels have also won 6 of the last 8 games played on the road against the Blue Jays. In fact, they swept a 3-game series against Toronto last season, which included 2 shutouts. The Angels are ranked 6th in the majors in average runs scored on the road with 5.27. Toronto, on the other hand, has lost 2 of their last 3 series at Rogers Center, including a 3-game sweep by the Boston Red Sox. The Angels have been playing very well since the All-Star break, winning 8 of their last 10 games against the spread. They have also won 3 of their last 4 away from their home stadium. Their offense has produced a .301 batting average, with a .563 slugging percentage in their past 5 games overall. Their pitching staff has been very effective recently, producing a 4-1 record with a 2.80 ERA, with a 1.16 whip over their previous 5 games. Based on the statistics, the Angels are the clear favorite to win this game. I recommend taking the Angels with a run line. Anderson has an ERA north of 5 in 10 games on the road this season, and he has given up 57 hits in 52 innings away from his home stadium so far. The Angels have gone over the run total in his last 2 starts. 2 of the 3 games played in Los Angeles between these 2 teams earlier this season went over the run total, and 44 total runs were scored during the series. 2 of the 3 games played at Rogers Center last season went over the run total. The Angels batted a healthy .281 with a .561 slugging percentage and .911 ops during the 3-game set. Los Angeles has pushed or gone over the run total in 6 of their last 7 games away from their home stadium. Their offense has thrived in their past 5 games overall, batting .301 with a .563 slugging percentage. The Angels rank in the top 10 in the league in both average runs scored overall and average runs scored on the road. They have gone over the run total in 5 of their last 8 games overall. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair between these 2 teams on Sunday. Take the over. Philadelphia Phillies vs Pittsburgh Pirates. The Phillies took the first game of the series and have dominated the series, going 8-2 over the last 10 meetings head-to-head. The Pirates have been struggling mightily all season and more recently, pretty much every time Hill has started this month. Over 5 games in which they have had the veteran southpaw on the mound, they've gone 1-4. They are 9-12 when he starts this season, with 7 of those losses coming at home. Philadelphia has simply been a better team in the second half and for pretty much most of the season. Their offense is not firing on all cylinders, but yet they've done enough to keep the wins coming. They should have no problem doing the same in this game. Take the Phillies with the money line. They put up just 3 runs on Friday night, their first meeting of the season, and they have had 8 of their last 10 meetings land under the total. It's been the way of the season for these 2, with a combined 100 of their games hitting the under. The under is 3-7 in the Phillies' last 10 games and 3-0 in the Pirates' last 3 heading into Saturday. While the starting pitchers assigned to this matchup might not evoke a lot of faith as far as keeping runs down, these offenses have been bad enough for us to feel very comfortable. Over their last 10 games, prior to Saturday, the Phils scored more than 5 runs just twice, and the Pirates had done it just twice over their last 18 games. Take the under. Milwaukee Brewers vs Atlanta Braves. The Braves are expected to face a weak Brewers offense in their upcoming matchup. The Brewers are bottom 10 in the league in runs, hits, RBIs, batting average, OBP, SLG, and ops. On the other hand, the Braves have been one of the best defenses in baseball all season, ranking top 10 in most defensive categories. Matt Olson and Ronald Acuna Jr. are 2 of the best hitters in the league, and they will be looking to feast on the Brewers' pitching. I expect the Braves to win this game by 2 or more runs, so I would recommend betting on the Braves with the run line, -1.5. Atlanta's offense has been tremendous this season. They are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average, OBP, SLG, and ops. Matt Olson leads the team in home runs and RBIs. Olson is top 2 in the MLB in home runs and RBIs. Ronald Acuna leads the team in runs, hits, and stolen bases. Acuna is first in the MLB in stolen bases and runs. The Braves will hit Ray very well and score a bunch of runs. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 8.5 runs. Detroit Tigers vs Miami Marlins. The Detroit Tigers and the Miami Marlins are squaring off in the final game of a 3-game interleague series on Sunday afternoon inside of Lone Pop Park. The Tigers are third in the AL Central with a 46-58 record so far and are sending young southpaw Tarik Skubal to the mound and coming off a win against the San Francisco Giants, where he allowed 0 runs on 2 hits with 0 walks and 5 strikeouts over 5 innings. The Marlins are third in the NL East with a 56-48 record and are having young left-hander Jesus Luzardo start here and is coming off a no decision against the Colorado Rockies as he threw 7 innings and gave up 1 run on 2 hits with 2 walks and 13 strikeouts. The Detroit Tigers have been terrible at the plate this season as they are 29th in the majors with a .665 ops while scoring 3.9 runs per game up to this point. They have been struggling to slug this year as they are 26th in baseball with 96 home runs right now. First baseman Spencer Torkelson has been doing decently well at the plate as he has a .779 ops with 15 homers, 58 RBIs, 50 runs scored, and 2 stolen bases on 2 attempts. Tarik Skubal has struggled according to his baseball saving page as he has a 39.5 strikeout percentage. Skubal has 5 different pitches with his fastball being thrown at least 44.7% of the time. This is his first career outing against the Marlins, so this should be a good test for him. The Miami Marlins have been statistically an average offensive team at this point of the season as they are tied for 17th with a .720 ops while scoring 4.12 runs per game thus far. This team has been hitting extremely well as a team as their .264 team batting average is 4th in the majors. Second baseman Luis Arias has been on fire as he has a .383, .431, .480 line with 3 home runs, 51 RBIs, 42 runs scored, and a steal on 3 tries. Jesus Luzardo has been doing extremely well this year when diving into his baseball saving page as he is in the 87th percentile in strikeout percentage. He throws 5 pitches with his fastball being thrown 44.9% of the time. Luzardo never faced the Tigers in his young career, so this will be an interesting matchup. Detroit struggles on the road as they are 25-28 on the road, while Miami is doing well in Lone Pop Park as they have a 32-21 record at home. Tarik Skubal was brutal on the road, as in his only road game he is 0-1 with a 15.75 ERA and a .444 batting average against, while Jesus Luzardo is 4-2 with a 2.32 ERA and a .196 opposing batting average in 12 home games. The Marlins have been doing pretty well and look like they are going to be contenders for a wild card spot, while the Tigers are trying to improve in the last few months, so go with the Miami Marlins to win here. When looking at the last 7 starts for both of these pitchers, Tarik Skubal is 1-1 with a 3.75 ERA and a 0.88 whip, while Jesus Luzardo is 3-0 with a 1.48 ERA and a 0.91 whip in that span. These offenses both have also been struggling as of late, with Detroit scoring 4 runs in their last 15 games, while Miami is averaging 3.33 runs in their last 12 games. All in all, go with under 7 runs for this game.